So now focusing on the 175 million, it looks like we're on track to get there, but getting to the 100 million moving out of severe poverty, the challenge we have is getting organizations to focus on that and even be able to measure what's happening there. So what's your recommendation for us on what we should be doing in that area?
Well, we have to focus on that. That's the main thing for the microcredit, is not just giving a few dollars to help themselves to do some small business. It's the whole idea is to help them to get out of poverty.
Right.
So we should be focusing on that. And it coincides with also the Millennium Development Goals.
Right, right.
Millennium Development Goals were adopted, and we are very happy that the UN recognized that as a goal, reducing poverty by half by 2015. Mm-hmm. So we continue to reach out to that. So we encourage other microcredit. In the meantime, microcredit deviated from the goal. Mm-hmm. It became an exciting thing for moneymakers. They thought this is a great idea to lend money to poor people and make money in the process. And we continue to kind of push them the idea that this is not what the microcredit is all about. Microcredit is about helping people get out of poverty rather than make money out of the poor people. So this interim period has been a struggle between these two forces. Mm-hmm. One force trying to take it as a kind of market for making money, bring investors who would like to make money here. And we are trying to push them out of this. This is an area where we should be concentrating on helping the poor people get out of poverty. I think by 2013, that part has been quite done. People mm-hmm. understand that message very clearly, because mm-hmm. in early years before this thing happened, some people were confused, or they thought this is an opportunity to make money at the same time help the poor people. Right. So they thought this is doing both things, but we said no, you can't do both things. If you make money, you are not devoting the entire effort to helping the poor people get out of poverty. So the exclusive focus should be on poor people. So now in 2013, that's very much, I think, understood by the microcredit community as a whole. I don't hear much of the other kind as strongly as I used to hear before. And the Millennium Development Goals, the terminal period of 2015 is also approaching. Right. So we are coming to the finishing line very quickly. Right. And so we can strengthen that effort through microcredit and other efforts. Mm-hmm. So we are talking about other efforts to be strengthened. It's not just microcredit, which is important, but at the same time healthcare, education, technology, these are also very important.
And I think we're beginning to see, I mean, this has been happening all along in Grameen and in other institutions, but it's becoming more recognized now how microfinance can link with these other efforts. And it's not just about finance, but also it can help people in healthcare and providing education and other things, either directly or through partnering with others.
That's right. I mean, it's a goal of people. Right. It's not one single element is our goal. Our element is the person to lift the person or the family out of poverty. So it's a partnership, collaboration is always important. How do you do that? How do you bring people together to happen? And I'm also talking about the social business, how to bring that social business in the picture and doing that. But each one can concentrate in what they're doing. That doesn't mean everybody has to do everything. Mm-hmm. So that would be a wrong message to say that everybody has to do everything. But each institution can concentrate on one thing. Each organizations can be built around it. Right. Each one is an independent organization moving in the same focus. Right. So that's how I think it should be now prepared, and making sure that the microcredit is specializes in its own work, but at the same time we either collaborate or create other institutions for health, for education, for technology, and so on, other things. So while we are not overburdening the microcredit institution itself, putting everything on one institution, do rest separately. The technological changes again impact on everything that we do. Whether we do the microcredit, whether we do the healthcare, whether we do education, whether we do training, everything is impacted by the technology itself. So we should be inviting technology to facilitate this. Even if it needs modification of technology, creation of new technology
Right.
is also very important.
Right. And our role is understanding the lives of people in poverty and the challenges they face. We can help technology companies understand what's needed to help them move out of poverty.
Yes, technology companies is one thing, but the companies are a very difficult group of people.
Right. Okay.
So if you keep on telling them, probably they will not be. We create our own technology
Okay.
company.
Good.
Because these are young people who are working in this technology company. If you approach them as an individual
Right.
and create a company to exclusively do that, then you get the technology.
Right.
Because otherwise, most of the technology company, particularly the one that have a global presence, they are too big to even include that. Maybe someday they will be influenced, but you need something on a separate basis. So create your own technology companies, technology platforms as you go along.
Right.
A second generation is coming within the whole thing.
Right.
In the management,
Right.
second generation coming,
Right.
and also among the borrowers, second generation coming. So I think emphasis in the summit or any congregation that we will have, any kind of convention,
That's very interesting.
is
That would be,
concentrate on the second generation. What
Right.
are we doing about the second?
Right.
Who are they? Where are they?
Right.
Because
Right.
they are the one who will really make the change. Because their parents couldn't do that. Their parents had extreme limitation. But the second generation today for Grameen Bank is 37 years. For many of the organizations here in Manila is 31 years.
Yep.
And wherever you go is between 37 and 30 years. So they have a lot of second generation people coming. So what is the second generation among the borrowers are doing? What the second generation leadership in the organization doing?
Right.
So I think that will be another focus to concentrate on. And the technological issues, who's bringing technology so that we can share technology. Microcredit technology has been shared well.
Right.
It's already done.
Right.
But the technology itself, either in microcredit or in other areas, health, education, environment, and whatever is there, how do we do that? What kind of technology we have? How do we share that? I think that's also important.